Now, I would like to invite Samar Mittal, Head of Cloud Network Services, India Market, Nokia, speaking on digitization, a catalyst in transforming society. Samar is responsible for driving private operators and enterprise sales in the cloud, core, application, and advanced managed services domain, enhancing innovation in automation, creating opportunities in orchestration, cloud, security, core, vault, and many more. Samar, over to you.
Good morning to everyone. I really appreciate this opportunity provided to us in terms of talking today on digitization, a catalyst in transforming society. Welcome to you all, and hopefully we'll be able to communicate a detailed perspective on how digitization is changing and transforming the society through mobile broadband. Okay, as I mentioned, we'll be talking about digitization, a catalyst in transforming society. Now, when we look at how digitization is transforming the society around us, digital wallets, which were just introduced a couple of years back, imagine the way the penetration of this service has happened in the marketplace. In certain remote villages where medical facilities was a problem, fixed broadband and mobile broadband use cases have brought medical facilities, teleconsultation to the fore for the villagers. E-learning, distance learning, there were people, there were children who were striving to learn. However, remote classes wasn't the order of the day. With the pandemic around us and the penetration and the speed and the quality that we all offered through mobile broadband, e-learning became a reality. Teleconsultations, along with doctors consulting amongst themselves to deal with complex cases, also became a reality in terms of remote conversations. All this happened, because of the acceleration that pandemic brought around us. However, at the same time, the penetration that mobile broadband has, the quality, the speed, the use cases that the mobile broadband has around us has enabled these use cases to come to the fore. And that's where digitization started with Aadhaar card 3 to 4 years back, has transformed a lot in the marketplace. We at Nokia, where we have our Nokia Bell Labs global research centers, what we believe 5G, which is the next evolution of mobile broadband from 4G, will generate 8 trillion business economic value by 2030. It will generate a lot of parallel use cases, which are talked about here: healthcare, e-learning, education, industry 4.0, IoT. And as you can see below, the mobile broadband penetration in India is more than 70%, more than 70%. Things which could not reach masses earlier will be able to take it to masses thanks to the quality of the networks that we've rolled out and the penetration within the length and the breadth of our country. If you talk about use cases which are transforming the digital society, which are creating the digital society, which are creating the digital era around us, we talked about remote education, remotization of work. We've been able to work from home these days. It not only helps to save a lot of time, but we are contributing to the environment as well, because there are less vehicles. Gone are the days for odd and even as we had in one part of our country earlier. Smart agriculture will be able to create a lot of use cases for farmers. They'll be able to do precision farming. They'll be able to learn. They'll be able to improvise. They'll be able to generate more efficient crops within the same land that they will have. Remote operation will be able to do remote operations 24/7. Industrial automation, robotics in healthcare. Healthcare has advanced a lot. And with these 5G use cases and remote and robotics will help to further automate and provide services to people on ground remotely. On-demand entertainment. I'm sure you would recollect the days of cassettes, from cassettes to DVDs to VCDs, now to live streaming. That's the entertainment sector transformation that we've had, from single screen to multiplex, and now again right at the home. The multiplexes coming to your homes. All this is being enabled thanks to the quality of the fixed broadband, the penetration of the mobile broadband, and of course, the smart devices that we have around us. Apart from that, it's the usage of mobile, wherein the masses have been able to utilize these services which were unheard of. It's not just the services for urban these days, it's services for masses. And society gets transformed when masses get involved. We've talked about various use cases. Now we need to enable them, right? Having a use case which can't be enabled through technology has no meaning. So we have various technology acceleration factors which help on the digitization. Cloud, 5G. Cloud has been around for some time now and we've been using it in various services. 5G, the auctions will happen sometime end of this year, beginning next year. And then as we've seen in the past, from 2G to 3G to 4G, we've leapfrogged pretty fast in India. We leapfrogged into the 5G technologies pretty quickly. A, because of the penetration that we have, B, because of the usage that people have done in the last couple of years. Imagine people using digital wallets without any security earlier. Now with the mobile broadband, the services, with the mobile in our hand, credit card banking, internet banking, digital wallets, all are becoming more secured because we are able to get the OTPs around, we're able to do double authentication, and that's where security in such use cases will become more and more dominant. IoT use cases for public safety, smart cities, smart metering, e-health will further accelerate. We've seen the IoT use cases in cars, we've seen the IoT use cases in ACs in India in the past. However, this will accelerate. And the way it's going to accelerate will be humongous. Today, we have around about 700, 800 million mobile customers. IoT devices will be multifold because IoT devices will not just be limited to mobiles, it will be limited to the devices. It will be limited to what we use. It will be limited to the utilities. It will be limited to vehicles. It will have far, far-reaching impact, even much higher than the mobile that we have today. Home experience, automation. Automation in terms of farming, as we talked about, will generate a lot of learning. Farmers will be able to learn. People in villages will be able to learn sitting in their houses, sitting in the villages, which they were not able to learn earlier. They'll be able to understand what's going on around them. They'll be able to have more information. They'll be more informed. And since they'll be more informed, since they'll be more educated, since they'll have more people around them to teach, they'll be less exploited. The spending power will increase, the buying power will increase in the marketplace, and overall economy will see completely a different society around us, where people will be more informed, and at the same time, exploitation will start to go down as information will be readily available for everyone to use and create value for each other. We at Nokia have been creating these use cases in the country itself. We started with Industry 4.0 in our Chennai factory way back, and we've been able to generate or save 23 kilometers of walk per day. We've increased the overall automation rate by 25%. That's the power of innovation. That's the power of digitization. That's the power of efficiency that digitization can bring to the society. We also have started a use case for farmers in one of the districts in India, wherein this precision farming has been jointly launched with one of the operators, and farmers are benefiting. So all these use cases will generate a lot of value, and as I said, will create much, much larger efficiency and increased productivity in the country. Roti, kapda, makan, as you can see down below. Digitization era is here to accelerate and stay. And then roti, kapda, makan were the essentials that we used to talk about a couple of decades back, or maybe even a decade back. With the digitization, with the way society is moving, with the way the penetration of mobile is moving, imagine in a house, we have 3 to 4 mobiles these days, every house, even in the masses. A rickshaw puller is having a mobile. So while roti, kapda, makan is essential, however, the society has added or mobile. So roti, kapda, or mobile are the essentials for the society, are the essentials for the digitization era, are the essentials for us to sustain in what we do in our daily life. Economies will grow, societies will adjust to the digitized era. Safety, productivity, and efficiency gains in the enterprises will grow manyfold. And that's where the IoT, the multi-fold devices will come into play. The efficiency will come into play uh, from the end users. People will be able to learn skills remotely. A villager will be able to perform a task which he wouldn't be able to, or wasn't able to earlier because he had to go to a training center, he had to learn differently. Now with all these augmented realities and the penetration and the device that he has in his hand, he'll be able to learn. Pace and scope of digital transformations will accelerate. We've seen that how 4G accelerated in the country, and 5G will further accelerate. Why? Because the use cases are here to stay and people are using those handheld devices even today. ICT demand will surge. And of course, the 5G technologies will connect people across the country in various forms and shape. You know, there were times when people used to have a camera, create a roll, print it, and then enjoy the photographs. Now, even a villager sitting down there can take a picture, carry his emotions, share it with his family, share it with this world, and still enjoy the overall economy that it brings along with such solutions. And that's where ICT, that's where digitization will change the society, will transform the society, will create an emotional bonding, will create an efficiency which will be unheard of. And we as Nokia, we as mobile industry, we as broadband industry look forward to continue to contribute, continue to create value, not only for the industry, but for the country and for the masses as a whole. Once again, thanks for this opportunity and look forward to continue to contribute to the success of digitization era in our country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Samar, for this wonderful presentation.